I thought our guys battled their tail off. Omaha is a very good team. It's a team that's very underrated. It's a team that was up 9 at Iowa, took UNLV right to the wire, a 2-point game, and this is a better basketball team than most may think it is. They hit some shots early, and we had to kind of withstand that first run that they made. Proud of our guys for fighting back and got to halftime at tied, and then we're able to make a run of our own. Got a couple steals and was able to hold on for the last 20 minutes. But both these guys made some really good plays for us, especially in that second half.
Okay, my name is TJ. I'm with the Des Moines Register. Coach, I was hoping you could first comment on the defense. You caused 17 turnovers today. 16 of those were in the first 32 minutes. And that kind of
That's great. As I look down and see 88 points, our number's 60, and so we're a little bit off from that. But there's some nights where those numbers go out the window, and you got to find a way to get it done. And this was one of those nights.
Can you talk about the game Richard had, and in particular, can you comment on his athleticism?
Richard's a guy who's obviously very fast and athletic, and he's a guy that's our point, and it's our leader. And I think he does a great job making decisions in transition, and he's best when he's aggressive with things. And we want the ball in his hands late in the game.
Can you talk about Gary and his final 5 minutes when he really was able to turn on and score for you guys?
He had some good looks early. The great thing about Gary is we've become to get to know each other here the last 7 or 8 months is Gary makes the game really simple and easy. However they're defending a ball screen, he's able to slow down and make a good decision. The thing that we want from him, if he misses 2 good, clean looks, he better be ready to shoot the third one when he has it. And that doesn't mean to force it, but he picks his spots. He had a couple good looks in the first half. I can't remember the scenarios, but we need to do a little bit better job from the first half to the second half on our penetration. It's all or nothing. In the second half, we did a much better job of getting to a quick stop and helping a buddy or finding a buddy, and that's how Gary was able to get some of those looks.
Okay, and then lastly, I see the points in the paint were dominated by you guys, 34-18. Is that something you expected coming in, and can you comment on that?
Yeah, no, we want to, our particular offense is inside first, and then it opens it up for the perimeters. With Seth and Jacob and Daddy, we got to continue to find ways to get them in position to score it, because one of our other little numbers is getting to the free throw line 10 times or more a half. So in order to do that, you got to punch it inside or get things going to the basket.
Okay. Gary, you had 9 points in the final, or you had actually 13 points in the final 5 minutes after not scoring up into that point. How were you able to turn it on and get 38 points there at the end?
As Coach said, I missed some open looks early, but my teammates and my coaches just told me to stay confident. Next one I get, let it go, and just believe in myself. And that's what I did. And then a couple of points were at the line, just concentrate and act like nobody's in the gym but myself and just shoot those free throws and knock them down.
Can you talk about the importance? It's only been 2 games this season. You've been here longer than that, but the importance of playing in the Knapp Center in front of your home crowd and an atmosphere like that.
It's definitely big. We're trying to get it. We're trying to get it to where they damn near put like a 10-point advantage for us. We can get our student section big and loud. It's good to have people cheering for you than booing for you. So that's always fun at home.
And then talk about the opposing team. Is that the team that you expected to see out on the floor today? Did they surprise you in any way?
Nah, no surprise. As Coach said, we watched film on them. Those guys are really fast and athletic. They could get up and down the court. I think they're averaging like 82 points, so they definitely reached their average. But they have guys that can shoot the ball. They got guys that can get to the rim. So, we did our homework on them. Obviously, we didn't play good as defense as we wanted to, but those guys can knock down shots. So we expected all of that.
Okay. Richard, you had career high 11 rebounds today. Is that something you were conscious of before the game? You wanted to come out and crash the boards, or did it kind of just happen, and if so, why?
It just happened. Coach always tells the perimeter to step back, so the big did a great job boxing out, and I just cleaned up all the loose balls.
You had 3 steals today. Your defense had 10 as a team. Can you talk about how you're able to get in there and get those balls when you have a team?
Just being active with my hands, just trying to make a play on defense. So defense a big part of what we do, try to run, so just being active.
Okay. And then can you talk about the opposing team? Like I asked him, were you surprised by him at all? Is it kind of what you expected? Were they better than you expected?
Actually, it was a little better than I expected. You know, they was up 9 at Iowa and up at UNLV, so those 2 big programs. So them guys really fought hard.
Okay, can you talk about the difference between the first half when it seemed they were able to control the game and they had the lead the entire time, and the second half when you guys got out early, got a lead, and really didn't give it up at all?
Going to each game, we always start off slow. I don't know what our problem is, but at halftime we emphasize we got to come off strong so we can keep the lead, get the lead, keep the lead.
And lastly, what would you say, obviously you have so many strong points in your game, what would you say the strongest point of your game is right
Just
now?
my speed. I got to do a better job of changing speeds, but my speed, I'd say my speed.